You are in the middle of an English conversation. Someone asks you a simple question, and suddenly your brain completely freezes. You know the vocabulary. You study grammar every week, but you get stuck converting every single sentence from your native language into English line by line. By the time you build the perfect grammatical sentence in your head, the conversation has already moved on without you. It feels exhausting, slow, and completely draining after just a few short minutes of speaking.
I hear this exact frustration from English learners all over the world every single day. That mental lag is not a lack of intelligence, and it is definitely not a lack of vocabulary. It happens because your brain is acting like an active middleman, running a double processing system in the background. Today, we are breaking that translation habit for good so you can speak with natural speed, flow, and real confidence.
Exactly. Why does this translation trap happen in the first place?
Because traditional school methods taught us to learn English like a math equation instead of a living skill.
That makes total sense. In traditional language classes, most of us learned by matching every English word directly to a word in our mother tongue. We treated English like a secret code that needed to be decoded and translated word by word before understanding it. But real-life communication does not happen at textbook speed. It happens in real time with continuous flow. When you translate literally, grammar structures clash, natural idioms sound strange, and your brain suffers from severe information overload.
Research in second language acquisition shows that literal word for word translation creates severe cognitive fatigue and unnatural pauses. Languages do not share the exact same logic, sentence order, or cultural expressions. When you force your brain to translate directly, you're asking it to process two completely different linguistic systems simultaneously. Eliminating that intermediate translation step instantly clears your mental bandwidth and drastically reduces your speaking anxiety.
So, how do we train our brain to bypass our first language entirely?
By building direct neural connections between real physical objects, actions, and English words.
Let us jump right into technique number 1: direct physical association. Stop translating the names of common objects around your home or workspace. Look at your desk right now. Do not think of the word for cup, keyboard, or window in your first language first. Connect the physical object directly to the English sound and mental image of cup or keyboard without any middle language step.
That simple habit trains your brain to treat English as a direct primary language rather than a secondary translation layer. Spend 5 simple minutes every morning naming physical items in your room directly in English. Point at objects and register their English names instantly without looking up dictionary definitions. Over a few weeks, your brain naturally stops asking for approval from your mother tongue.
Love that technique. What is the second step for faster speaking?
Technique number 2 is learning in lexical chunks instead of individual words.
Yes! Stop memorizing isolated vocabulary lists word by word. When you learn natural expressions like by the way, or I was wondering, or sounds like a plan. Do not analyze the grammar. Store the entire phrase as one single block of sound and meaning, exactly how native English speakers do. When you speak using chunks, your memory retrieves full, ready-to-use sentences effortlessly, without constructing them from scratch.
That leads us directly into technique number 3, low-pressure self-talk in private. Talk out loud to yourself in simple English when you are alone in your room, cooking, or driving your car. Narrate your basic daily actions as you perform them using simple present tense sentences. Say things like, "Now I am making coffee," or "Where did I put my phone?" without stressing over perfect grammar rules.
Self-talk creates a completely safe space where there is zero fear of making mistakes or being judged. Nobody is listening, so your brain stops overanalyzing rules and starts prioritizing fluid communication. Doing this for just 3 to 5 minutes a day builds the physical muscle memory required for spontaneous speech. It conditions your vocal cords and your brain to produce English sounds naturally and automatically.
Exactly. And our 4th core technique is visualizing concepts instead of memorizing definitions. When you learn a new abstract word like relieved or exhausted, do not memorize a translation in your native language. Visualize a specific situation or emotion in your mind where you felt completely exhausted or relieved. Associating English words with feelings and visual images creates a much stronger memory link in your brain.
Ethan, let us demonstrate a clear, real-life example so our listeners can actually hear this difference in action. Imagine someone asks a simple daily question like, "How was your weekend?" Let us show what happens when a student tries to translate word for word from their native language first.
Exactly. The learner constructs the sentence in their first language, pauses to find the exact past tense verbs, and worries about preposition rules. After a long, awkward silence, they slowly say, "My weekend was good. I go to park with brother." It takes 10 full seconds of silence, creates heavy mental stress, and kills the momentum of the conversation.
Now, let us show how that exact same answer sounds when using ready-made phrase blocks instead. The learner accesses natural phrases like, "It was pretty relaxing," or "I spent time with family." Without any translation delay, they instantly reply, "It was really nice. I actually went to the park with my brother and grabbed some coffee." Zero translation lag, zero mental fatigue, and the natural flow of communication remains completely intact. What a massive difference! It is the exact same underlying message, but the delivery speed and confidence are completely transformed. Small, consistent daily practice rewires how your brain processes English much faster than hours of traditional grammar drills. Stop overthinking every single rule. Trust your brain capacity to adapt and let go of the habit of translating word for word. Start applying one small technique today. Stick with it every morning and watch your natural speaking flow improve week after week. These practical habits prove that thinking directly in English is not an impossible talent. It is simply a trainable daily skill. You do not need a huge vocabulary to stop translating. You just need to change how you practice right now. Pick just one technique from today to focus on for the next 24 hours. Label 5 objects in your room, memorize 2 practical phrase chunks, or talk to yourself for 3 minutes straight during your routine. To help you practice these techniques and stop translating in your head, we created a complete study guide for this episode. You can find the link to download the free practice guide in the video description and pinned comment below. It includes the key phrase chunks we discussed today, practical self-talk prompts, and simple exercises to train your brain. Using the guide for just 5 minutes a day will help you lock in these habits and build your natural speaking flow step by step.
It is the perfect tool to transition from translating every word to thinking directly in English with total confidence. Thank you so much for practicing with us today and investing time in your English journey. Keep taking those small daily steps. Stay patient with your progress and trust the process. Have a wonderful day ahead, and we will see you in our next conversation.
Take care of yourselves, focus on those daily phrase chunks, and stop overthinking your sentences. See you all in the next episode. Goodbye, everyone.